Hey there, aspiring guitarist. Good morning to you. Um, Say hi to Blaze up here, the cat. He'll probably stick his head out in a minute. He's staring out the window to one of the feral cats we feed, and they swap paws back and forth through the window. I want to talk about guitar worthy sites. It's actually one of the things that we started off um, doing here, and we're going to keep doing it. We're going to do it in a different way. The idea is I don't believe in reinventing the wheel, and I come from a journalist background, so one of the things that I was real big on. We distributed 3 local newspapers. Was not insulting our readers' intelligence. We don't tell them how to think. We would present them information. We tried not to editorialize in a factual report. And I still believe in brevity. We used to, I'll be quick here. I know you want to get to what's going on, but we used to help a local high school and their journalism class, and we would bring the journalism students in and we would take them to a city council meeting, and we would let them write a report that several of our staff members would copy edit it, and it was a great exercise, and it actually prepared them because many of them wanted to go into news. They wanted to go into journalism, and they could write very well. So they were at a council meeting. Several of them started out. The city council, showing respect to our nation and the individuals, began by citing the Pledge of Allegiance. And we'd go, no, nope, nope, stop. What's wrong with that? It would be news if they didn't cite the Pledge of Allegiance. Now you're giving people stuff they don't need. And they learned a lesson in brevity, just like I learned with PC World magazine back years ago. My copy editor, I wrote I'm going to hurry here because I want you to see why I'm changing this. I wrote an article for PKZip. It was a compression software, and I did a deep dive and and this was technical writing. But I weaved into that technical writing a lot of my own verbiage and opinions. And my copy editor tore it to shreds. Don't care about this. Don't care about why did you write that? David, if the article can't be read in the average trip to the bathroom, nobody's going to read it. They're going to zone out unless they're a technical nerd and they want to read something technical. That taught me a valuable lesson. So to end that and to take it here, the first guitar worthy sites that I did, and of course there was Justin Guitar, Den Lopez, I did True Fire, I did several. And these are sites that I bought the learning what they had to offer myself. And I didn't begrudge buying it. It helped me with this, but the biggest thing, it also allowed me something I could sit down with my granddaughter and my wife that, I'm teaching again, and help them go through the online lessons, because there's a plethora of online lessons, and sometimes you can go down a rabbit hole. So what I'm going to do, instead of, I've still got a playlist up that has the guitar worthy sites, and they were worth every single bit of it, because what I said was I was not going to put anybody in as a guitar worthy site if I didn't feel they added value. So if there was some immediate negative impression, that I wasn't here to do a pro versus con, and I'm not. That may disappoint some people. I used to, during political season, the way I would handle candidates, we would come up with 10 questions that our users wanted to know, and we would submit via email or a paper to every single candidate running for local offices, state representatives, things like that. Some people got mad at me because they were like, yeah, but you're not there to, get them to react quickly. And I said, no, I'm not, because I don't feel my responsibility as a journalist and the fourth estate is to trick a political candidate or to get an emotional response out of them. I would hope that whatever emotions they have about a topic, they take if they can, if time allows, it's not an emergency, they would take that and think about what their emotional knee-jerk reaction was and come up with a civilized, balanced response. I don't believe in tricking people. So I would give them the questions. I'd give them 2 to 3 weeks a week before the election to write it out, send it, and that's what we'd put out. And then we would put the contact information. So in that same thought process, I don't need to dissect every site. So I'm going to handle this a little bit different. If you go to my channel at Bama Guitar, and I realize it's hard to see for the reflection, but if you go to my channel, you're going to see that over here, there's several things from the playlist. Let me get this. There we go. But you're going to see community. And when you hit community, you're going to see post where I've included other YouTuber videos. And I'm going to start doing not guitar-worthy sites anymore. I'm going to do guitar-worthy videos. Now, what I will do is just like I used to do in my newspaper. I will put a brief introduction to why I think this is a worthy video and what it covers. Titles are very important. I don't believe in misleading titles. I don't believe in clickbait. Even if I put something in my title, I think you'll see in my description I describe what it is. But this is something that allows me to post things that I find worthy that might interest you, and in all kinds of topics, from scales to chord progressions to technique to maintenance to everything. And so I would invite you to go, to our channel. Let me get this where you can see it and look at the community. You can see it there, and you've got community. It's got the playlist, and I do use playlists. And I have my own private playlist in there too of a lot of guitar stuff, but I may add, I've got things from guitar talk, guitar teaching, guitar worthy gear. So we're going to try to do more of this. We'll try again. I know that's not perfect, but you know what? You get the idea. And I didn't have to waste time. I'm not knocking people to do it. I think technology is great. I had it in my newspaper. I know how to use a video timeline and lay things out. I used to do it with Adobe, but I'd rather spend my time doing something like this, using my easel back there when it's time. Y'all seen me put up chords and things like that. So I'm going to try, for the sake of brevity, to change what we do about a guitar-worthy site and make it a guitar-worthy video instead. Give you a description. It's going to be on my channel page. So that's something that, it's like looking through a newspaper, or a magazine. Some people never get past the content page, and they decide, they go down and they decide, well, okay, I want to look at that. Okay, I don't want to look at that. So, and we're probably going to, just so I don't have to monitor it like crazy, we'll probably reserve comments on it for the low cost members, just for the sake that I don't have to spend. I'm going to be spending a pretty good amount of time putting content in there that I hope is of value to you. So that's just another benefit for members, and we appreciate the members. Like I said, we've got nothing over $5 a month. You can cancel anytime. We did that after being asked by many subscribers, what is a way we can support the channel? So we're trying not to take away, we're trying to add value. So guitar worthy sites are now going to be guitar worthy videos. And once again, they're going to be at our channel page. Let me get the reflection out of the way. There it is. And you can see the underlined is community. And if you go there, when you go at Bama Guitar, if you go there, you will begin to see the different videos we're going to add. And they're going to come from other YouTubers, everybody from Justin Guitar, who I'm a real big, they were one of our first guitar worthy sites. Den Lopez, who does beginning guitar secrets, and I might have that messed up, but you can find him in the guitar worthy sites. This gentleman he puts an unbelievable amount of content out every single day. And it's techniques to get you past your frustrations, which is, to me, that's a worthy guitar resource. Now, it shouldn't take, I hope, very long at all for you to look at something and go, nah, I don't care about that. And then when you go, it's up to the content provider how they're going to hold your content. I would suggest when you get there, you look at the timeline, see how deep in, because I'm not going to put a lot of their lives. I'll put some. I put Taylor Guitar lives and things like that. But typically when you get to it, you can start from the beginning, and you've probably figured out that you can scroll through the timeline to see parts, or they may have a transcript that will show things you may want to jump straight to. So, but we're going to try to do this on a regular basis. So once again, I'm going to end it here. No more guitar worthy sites, although I will leave the ones in the playlist that we have with our thanks. They're great online resources. They really are. But we're going to start doing guitar worthy videos. And that way you can pick and choose what you want. Hey, I'm so glad you stopped by. I hope your guitar journey is always blessed. And most of all, happy picking.